Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one and all, to a brand new edition of the Quinn Spinn. I'm your host, Quinn, at least that's how I'm known here on the program. And I'm back here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and more for another rousing and riveting installment of the official podcast of Underground Music Collective. And you just heard Revel 9's All Become at the top of the show. That has been our opening theme song here at the Quinn Spinn since the great year of 2014, and it will be until the very end of days. And just to get this part out of the way, wherever you're watching or listening, if you would kindly like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever the mechanism is on your platform of choice that helps us grow. It helps get this message into more hearts and minds and ears and eyes, and you get to be part of the miracle. And who doesn't want to be part of the miracle, right? So you'll notice I'm back by myself here at Helping Our Music Evolve for the first time in a long time for a Quinn Spinn solo mission, and usually these solo missions highlight my creative journey. However, I'm going to take a little different approach and tell you about an experience that I got to have yesterday. I got to go over to Live Nation here in Nashville in the middle of a crazy day in the midst of an even crazier week. And I got to enjoy a listening session and media hangout for Sadie Bass, who is a rising country artist. She's gotten open for so many stars of the genre. She's had amazing TV appearances, and she'll be performing on a number of Live Nation festivals this year, including Tortuga, which is taking place next month in April down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And obviously somebody very accomplished and somebody who's really just getting warmed up, as far as how far she can go. It's really exciting, cool, encouraging to see. But there was one song that she played that highlighted a part of the journey we don't always get to see, and it was the song Little by Little. And the story behind this song, the meaning behind this song, I should say, is all about the little steps that it takes, the little actions we need to take every single day that build up to the dream, right? Before Sadie had all these opportunities, she was a dreamer like us. She left college at 19. She left a softball scholarship behind, decided to take the full leap into music. And Sadie explained before she played Little by Little yesterday that she was waitressing at the time. She was trying to figure out how to make this all work. And really, what it comes down to is it's a game of persistence, perseverance, resilience, right? Life is still going to happen to us on the creative journey. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. It's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations. And the people who push through those things and stay on their mission and know that they're even on a mission in the first place to accomplish something great are the ones who do. And it doesn't happen overnight. I still see people. I saw people yesterday talking about overnight success as though that's a thing that exists. It is not. Overnight success is the biggest myth walking in the creative space. And yes, it's easy to assume that somebody appears in the public consciousness one day, you didn't know about them the day before, and it's like, well, they must have gotten there overnight. But any of us on the creative journey who know what this game is, know that it takes days, weeks, months, years of work, of trying to get it right, of pointing your compass in a truer and truer direction in order to get there, in order to gain that traction, build that momentum, to build the vision that you want to build. And I'll also say another thing Sadie did at a very young age of 19 was make that choice to go all in, to dive in full-time to music and leave the rest behind. And I think at some point, whether you have a day job, whether you have other obligations, if you want to build your platform to the heights that you envisioned when you were a little kid, when you wanted to be the biggest thing in the world, if you want to get to that point, eventually you're going to need to lift the anchor, and you're going to need to leave the shore, and you're going to need to continue moving forward, not only under fair sunny skies, but every kind of weather that can come at you. Every storm you must face, every storm you must weather, and you must keep moving forward, because it's the only way you're going to get to your destination. Sadie's well on her way, and it was really cool to see that. It was really cool to hear that story of somebody who started like the rest of us, right? Somebody who started waitressing, somebody who went to college, decided it wasn't for her, and decided she had this dream that she would not give up on. If you find yourself in a position where you have a dream, there's a lot to take from that example. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep taking those steps, but realize that it's in those steps, in the process, where you're going to build and give yourself a chance to succeed. That's what I got for you. All right, I left there pretty inspired yesterday. Wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and talk about it. And thanks, of course, to our friends at Green Room PR for letting us in on that opportunity, and very much appreciative of the stuff they're throwing our way. Really cool opportunities for UMC, for the Quinn Spinn to be a part of, and looking forward to many more. And congrats, hats off to Sadie and anybody who's chasing that dream. This has been the Quinn Spinn, 2 N's and Quinn, 2 N's and Spin. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and more. Also on the socials, Instagram and Threads, it's Quinn Spinn Official. Facebook and TikTok, it's the Quinn Spinn. Again, 2 N's in Quinn, 2 N's in Spin. And, of course, you can learn more about the show at Underground Music Collective. UMCNashville.com is our central hub for all things independent music, creativity, community, and more. UMC Nashville will also take you to most of the socials, except Facebook. It's UMC Worldwide. There was this awkward rebrand and tried to get it back. Couldn't get it back, so we're UMC Worldwide there now. UMC Nashville everywhere else. And at Nash Live Show, speaking of Nashville, we got a big one coming up this Saturday, March 23rd, right here at Helping Our Music Evolve. I'm looking at the room right now, looking at the stage right now. It's Alexis Dawn, The Healers, and Arrayas. First of its kind experience. Low ticket warning, by the way. Get your tickets now. Do not wait. Do not wait. They will not be here on Saturday. But you will be, because you're going to get your tickets right now. Real Nine's all become. We're going to take us out like it brought us in. Grab some muffins on your way.